Thousands of internet gurus still promise fast, passive income through dropshipping or crypto, but these models are increasingly saturated and low margin. The arrival of generative AI has removed the arbitrage that once made these low-skill side hustles profitable, effectively ending the era of legacy internet business advice. Basic captioning, transcription, and low-level data entry used to provide a reliable entry point. Today, AI models perform these tasks instantly and for a fraction of the cost, making manual human execution obsolete. Casual day trading is similarly fraught. Unless you are fully obsessed and competing against algorithmic high-frequency traders, attempting to front-run the market usually results in a rapid loss of capital. Relying on these outdated models is like trying to race across the ocean in a car. The vehicle is physically incapable of surviving the environment. You can avoid wasting months of effort by running every potential business idea through a 3-question diagnostic called the trash filter. First, is the core function you want to get paid for something that AI is actively automating right now? Second, is the broader industry currently shrinking or becoming obsolete? Finally, do the structural odds make it easier to lose money than to make it? Any model that triggers a yes on this filter should be abandoned immediately. Pursuing it guarantees you'll waste months before realizing the project was dead on arrival. This quadrant maps effort against impact. The easy bucket represents models requiring minimal technical skill with a 30 to 60-day turnaround for revenue. Examples include deploying basic AI chatbots or producing short edits. These single-skill services max out at $10,000 a month. Success in this tier depends on executing a clear, outcome-based offer and maintaining a daily habit of outbound outreach to secure clients. The primary constraint is personal bandwidth. Doing the labor yourself creates a hard ceiling on earnings before running out of hours. The easy bucket functions as a stepping stone. It provides the initial capital and sales skills necessary to build momentum for larger plays. Once you understand client acquisition, you move to the medium tier, solving systemic growth problems through multi-skill systems. This replaces one-off project fees with monthly recurring revenue based on outcomes, allowing you to reach $50,000 in monthly income. Vehicles in this tier include full-service AI automation agencies or micro SaaS tools that provide ongoing time savings for specific niches. This tier requires you to absorb the risk of delivering measurable business results. You are responsible for the outcome, not just the hours spent working. For experienced operators, the medium bucket provides a reliable path to stable, scalable revenue without the constant churn of freelancing. The highest tier is the hard bucket, focusing exclusively on building enterprise assets sold over a 2 to 10-year horizon. This level of wealth requires massive leverage, like buying legacy businesses to automate them with AI, or investing in AI-first founders. You can also build a defensive moat by using a personal brand to drive inbound deal flow and secure equity in emerging companies. Mr. Beast illustrates this strategy by leveraging his audience to build massive enterprise value through products like Feastables. Logan Paul followed the same pattern with Prime, using distribution to build a physical product moat and generate significant equity. The reality of the hard tier is brutal. You'll likely face a flat first year of growth, high capital risk, and the absolute necessity of managing a high-performance team. While this bucket requires the most patience, it's the only tier capable of producing uncapped generational wealth and true independence. Online failure is typically a result of a mismatch between a founder's current resources and the bucket they chose to enter. The bootstrapper, starting without capital, begins in the easy bucket to build cash flow and sales skills. The optimizer, a skilled veteran, focuses on the medium bucket and outcome-based systems. Empire builders with capital should acquire equity in the hard tier. Choosing the correct business model requires an honest audit of your current skills and available capital before you start. The final obstacle is shiny object syndrome, which destroys potential wealth by preventing any single idea from reaching maturity. Switching models the moment you face friction is like slamming on the brakes at high speed. You lose all built-up momentum. Constant jumping resets your progress, effectively starting the timeline for compounding returns back at day 0 every time. Staying in the game requires you to pick one model from the appropriate tier, commit to 1,000 days of focus, and document the process publicly to ensure accountability. Generating wealth requires matching your business vehicle to your available resources and staying in the game long enough for those efforts to compound.